And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and pressed for success. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Sexton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
2 teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Now here's White. Back to Levine. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Garland the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Drummond, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Back to Porter. Here's Carter. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The kick out to Porter. He feeds it to White. Pass to Carter. And stolen by Sexton. Drummond with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Drummond passes to Sexton. Now Garland. He's looking for Porter and finds him. In transition, here come the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. Out to White. Back to Carter. Good D from Love.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Osman. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Osman after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Osman kicks to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
To the middle, here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Here's Garland. Up and in on the layup.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by Love. All by himself. Garland, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Porter passes to Carter. That one, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Garland kicks to Osman. From past the arc. And it's White with the rebound. Drummond misses from short range. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland with it. White on him. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And there's the pass to Markkanen. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Carter, the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, Otto Porter rises up, hammers it home on the dunk, and boy, what lift he got on that one.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers on top, up by 2. It's the NBA. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out,
you know, we should have energy and we should be out playing the other team, like I said. Just
Craig trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5. Cavaliers leading. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. My goodness, the soaring Thaddeus Young, such elevation on that alley-oop.
Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Young left side. It's stolen by Nance. And here they come. Garland with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Here's Windler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Here's Hutchison, covered by Nance. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Passes it to Windler. Young with the steal. From 10 feet out, and no good. Nice D from Porter. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. On the wing, Porter. On the wing, Porter. His three-pointers off the mark. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Young with no one around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Nance outside. Pass to Garland. Lets it go from deep. They grabbed their own miss.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Greg, I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts at maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Outside, Levine. Pass to Young. Cornette kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Fires from 18. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Windler's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Young with the basket on the assist from Dunn. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Garland with it. Got a hand on it. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game. And that should do it with the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. Up against Markkanen, Carter. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So we'll see Zach LaVine go to the line here. That one on Love. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Osman. Offline with his 3.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Outside, Levine. Carter on the wing. The dish to Markkanen. Can't cash in from close range. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Cavaliers trailing. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. Carter, the pass to Porter. Count it.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. There's the pass to Garland. It's stolen by Carter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Markkanen passes to Carter. White dishes to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Sexton the pass to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Porter. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 8.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Harrison passes to Young. Back to Harrison. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Satoransky finds Young. Back to Satoransky. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. On the wing, Nance. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Off target from outside. Hutchison passes to Harrison. And the layup is good. Harrison's got the lead up to 1 now for Chicago. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Nance. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Young is out there with Valentine. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Chicago trailing here. Now Valentine. Young, no good. On the wing, Porter. And it's Thompson with the jam.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Here's Porter, and it's blocked. Young outside. Satoransky, the pass to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the middle. Here's Nance. There's the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Picked his pocket. Here's Sexton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, to me, that's the next step for Larry Nance. This guy is so unselfish, but we don't yet know how good a facilitator he can become.
Young passes to Harrison. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Young. To the inside. Here's Cornette. And good that time.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
It's stolen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and here they go. It's good.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Inside. Down low. And Satoransky kicks to Harrison. Young passes to Cornette. Porter looking it over. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Passes to Windler. Five to shoot. Nance outside. Over Young. And that one goes long. Bulls trail by 3. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Oh, he doesn't shy away from the moment. Thaddeus Young, big-time delivery.
1:46 left to play here in the fourth. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Sinks the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Valentine passes to Cornette. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And finished off by Porter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Cornette. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Sexton. Out to Nance for 3. A rebound by Young. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Porter passes to Windler. Young with the steal. Here's Harrison, defended by Sexton. To the paint. Here's Cornette, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Garland with it. White's there. Pass to Garland. Good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to Drummond, and stolen by White. Here's Carter. It drops.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Drummond in the post. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the 10. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 side. Fournier finds Gordon. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for Vucevic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And with no shortage of moves at his disposal, Vucevic is one of the game's more skilled bigs.
Levine kicks to White. Pass to Carter. Nice D from Fournier.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And it's Gordon missing. Tipped away. And now Orlando on the break. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Back to Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. He dishes it to Carter. Markkanen trying to break loose. And it's Carter missing. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Isaac passes to Gordon. Out to the right wing. White against Fultz. Banked in off the glass.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Porter. And the shot is good.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Fournier on the wing. Isaac outside. Left side, Gordon. The pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Markkanen passes to Levine. The shot will not fall. And Orlando the other way now. Feeds it to Fultz. In transition, here come the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. And that one's good by Porter.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Fournier. And here's Gordon. He's guarded by Markkanen. 8 feet away. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Back to Fournier. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Levine passes to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Dishes it to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Fultz looking around. Good work defensively by Carter.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Levine wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Isaac throws it down.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Levine can't hit. Magic leading by 4. Isaac with the ball. He kicks it to Fournier. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Chris Dunn. Also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Bamba. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Carter Williams, and he banks in the layup. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
The ball handling skills of MCW has that long dribble where he can take you either direction.
Inside, and the basket by Hutchison.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the inside. Here's Bamba. Hutchison with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Dunn left side. Hutchison passes to Dunn. It's tipped. Here is Ross. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
To the paint. Here's Hutchison. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Augustine against Satoransky. Now here's Ennis. D right on him. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dunn dishes to Young. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Ross finds Carter Williams. And it's blocked. Dunn attacking. That one falls.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Orlando leading by 6. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Bulls also changing it up. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Some changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Young, and it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Here's Fultz. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bulls trail by 8. Harrison in the corner. Back to Carter. The dish now to Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And White kicks to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Harrison scanning the floor. And here's the break. And it's in there. Fournier's got his first bucket in this one.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Valentine passes to White. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Passes it to Harrison. Easy jumper from very short distance.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
To the middle. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Bulls trail by 10. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Good work there as it goes.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Fournier passes to Isaac. White against Fultz. He feeds it to Gordon. And it's blocked.
Markkanen with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
And that does it for the first half of play. Magic lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq, and
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing here by 8. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Excellent play call, and Levine looking very smooth, working off the catch and shoot.
Fournier against Levine, and there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Vucevic up top. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Left side, Levine. Inside. Fultz against White. Down low. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. On defense, Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. Markkanen kicks to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Markkanen. Second shot opportunity. Carter finds Markkanen. Outside, Porter. Now Markkanen, defended by Gordon. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Markkanen. Well, Orlando's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And Porter, here we go. Trying to get open is Carter. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
White, good.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Gordon inside. White on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
One-on-one here. Here's Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a solid athlete at his size. Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Second free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Dunn passes to Satoransky. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Here's Bamba. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 4.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Satoransky against Carter Williams. Dunn kicks to Cornette. Pass to Valentine. And the pass to Satoransky. Over Ennis. And the Bulls with another miss. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
So the wing on the left. They get a hand on it. Back to Dunn. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. To the inside. Cornette kicks to Dunn. Clock at 6. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Satoransky gets the bucket.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Augustine looking around. The feed now to Bamba.
That's his shot. Close to the basket, had the defense on his heels, kicking himself right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young outside to the paint. And it's Dunn in the corner. Pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Challenging the heart of the defense, Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
Comes up empty down low.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Harrison, and it's Markkanen in at the 5 spot. And Levine throws it down.
A lot of guys play above the rim. Levine plays above the square box on the backboard.
Here's Gordon. Another shot. That one, no good. Nice D from Porter. Chicago leading. And here's Levine. Outside Porter. Back to Levine. Poked away. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Isaac, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Count the basket. The Bulls shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back. Great positioning on the putback.
And offensive rebounding, really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Harrison passes to Markkanen. Back to Harrison. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Bulls. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Harrison. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Porter kicks to Markkanen. Feeds to Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Coming to the league ready to play. Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Orlando trailing here. Outside Gordon. Back to Fultz. And the shot goes in.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Markkanen dishes to Porter. Back to Markkanen. He's looking for Porter and finds him, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Kicks to Fultz. And the layup falls. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, you cannot say enough great things about Fultz, just showing a willingness to take and make the big shots.
On the wing, Isaac. Stolen by Markkanen. White with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Kick out to Levine. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
Levine against Fultz. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's White. Off target with his three. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Fultz. Yes!
You've got to be in just flat out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
White dishes to Levine. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Saransky's checked in for Chicago. Now Isaac. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Vucevic with it. Magic moving the ball around. Now here's Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,
The buildings of Indianapolis are location. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Now, here's Brogdon. Warren dishes to Turner. Back to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren. But I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Back to Brogdon. 3 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Very good at exploiting the defense. Brogdon is excellent at finishing off these drives.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Tries from 10. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Warren against Levine. Outside Turner. Outside Warren. Pass to Brogdon. And no good that time. White with the defensive effort. Stolen by Warren. Now the Pacers moving it up. Brogdon leading the charge. Shots good by Turner.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
Inside. Carter, the pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Oladipo. They're running. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Dishes to Oladipo. Outside Warren. Pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. Oladipo outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sabonis, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play.
Oh!
Goodness.
Mercy, mercy me. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Now, here's Brogdon. Markkanen pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the middle. White dishes to Carter. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. It's stolen by Lamb. Here's Holiday. McDermott passes to Lamb. Back to McDermott. Down low. Bitadze can't hit. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Passes it to Satoransky. to the inside. Dunn kicks to Cornette. The pass to Markkanen. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Pacers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. McConnell passes to Lamb. Indiana moving it around. Has to be Tadze. Now the dish to Holiday. Stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Satoransky. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Valentine. Dunn is out there with Harrison. And it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center position. Holiday, the pass to Lamb. McDermott for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent an infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for Lamb. White the pass to Harrison. Carter left side. Inside. And White kicks to Harrison. Knocks it loose. Sabonis with the steal. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Pacers. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Porter's checked in. Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in. Knows when to pass, when to shoot it. Runs the pick and roll exquisitely. And is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
And the wide open shot from Warren. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Over in the corner, White. Back to Levine. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position. And I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Warren finds Sabonis. Back to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Passes it to Satoransky. And here's Levine. Now the pass to Markkanen. Stolen by Warren. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And the basket by Hutchison.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And that one drops. Sabonis has got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The shot by Turner, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Levine with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Porter against Sabonis. Porter passes to Markkanen. Shoots over Turner. Bank shot, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by McConnell. Oladipo's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana. Markkanen passes to Porter. Back to Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 23 seconds left here in the second. Clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And by just a fraction. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen T.J. Warren really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. And so here is Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Here's Turner. Pass to Brogdon. Drops in the layup for 2. Brogdon's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pacers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Second chance shot, and Markkanen lays it up and in.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there. At 7 feet tall, this guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Turner passes to Brogdon. The kick out to Warren. He dishes it to Oladipo. To the paint, Brogdon. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long. Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Carter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
Young does so much coming off the pick and roll, and he's got no problem being the distributor either.
And Oladipo, here we go. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got the lead, back up to 8 now for Indiana.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Carter finds Young. Carter down low. Oh, that's blocked. Up top, Warren. He has 6. Here's Bitadze. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Carter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Oladipo left side, outside Warren. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Brogdon.
And when Young comes at the rim like he did there, you know he's looking to turn it over.
Holiday dishes to McDermott. The feed to Turner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Turner's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Cornette passes to Satoransky. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Done shot's good.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Pacers leading by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Lamb, here we go. Makes it off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now Satoransky to the inside. And Young kicks to Satoransky. Turner with the steal. Gets it off. And that one is off. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers up by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Pacers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Markkanen, Harrison out there with Dunn, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Pass to Harrison. 5 on the clock, and Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
McConnell, no good on the triple. Bulls trail by 4. Hutchison passes to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. Passes it to Cornette. To the middle. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Lamb finds McConnell. Right side Turner. The putback. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Dunn, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
McConnell kicks to Holiday. Back to McConnell. Outside Holiday. Over Harrison. Chicago grabs the miss. Inside. And the basket by Hutchison.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To stop the run. And it's denied. And he gets it back. And Holiday kicks to Holiday. Right side Lamb. Holiday, the pass to Lamb. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Cornette, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
McConnell finds Holiday. Now Turner. That's tipped. Here's Hutchison. The pass to Harrison. Down low. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Pacers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game. For Chicago, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Cornette. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cornette's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Holiday with it. Well guarded by Dunn. McConnell. Here's Turner. It's good.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Harrison passes to Cornette. Back to Harrison. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cornette. It falls!
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Offensive rebound. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Dunn up top. He's covered by McConnell. Dunn kicks to Cornette. Here's McConnell.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Levine. He feeds it to Carter. It's good. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Here's Markkanen following the basket by Colin Sexton. Carter kicks to White. Carter down low, working on Drummond. 5 to shoot. Outside, White.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Now here's Love. Outside, Sexton. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Ball's knocked loose. About a minute and a half through the first quarter, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. White looking around. Outside, Porter.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Here's Osman, defended by Carter. Pass to Love. Cleveland moving it around, and they pick up 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And the shot is long. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And here is Garland. Kicks it out to Love. A 3 ball. Drummond passes to Love. Here's Sexton. Now Garland. Love outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Second shot opportunity. Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Back to Markkanen. To the middle, and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Love with the ball. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Kevin Love gets to the right spot that time in transition for an easy 2.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Windler, the pass to Garland. Drummond in the post, defended by Carter. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Back to Porter. Porter with the steal. Garland dishes to Love. Garland the pass to Windler. And the wing jumper offline.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Levine finds Markkanen. Tries again. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Garland. The three-pointer, no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Garland, the pass to Windler. He kicks to Garland. Lets the three fly. Windler with the bucket.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Bulls 5 right now. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward. Nance, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. Inside. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got his first points of the night.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Goes back up. And Thompson kicks to Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary, The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Harrison comes in for Chris Dunn. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Thompson is double. Three-pointer. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Harrison passes to Young. And Young slams it home.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Porter with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
The pass to Cornette. To the paint. Here's Satoransky. No good on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Osman's checked in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals, and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. It has become a much more active
active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Sexton against White.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Young. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, the Cavaliers again can't hit.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Young, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Porter's checked in to the inside and stolen by White. Poked loose and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. This time's checked in for White. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Cavaliers leading. Now, here's Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 6 points.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Carter against Drummond. Done. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Wendell Carter.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside LaVine. Pass to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Hutchison passes to Markkanen. The layup missed. Now Cleveland moving it up. Love with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 5.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what's your
efficiency? Yeah.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from White.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And Drummond kicks to Love. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. A beautiful reverse layup. Drummond's got 6 points.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Pass to Sexton to the right side. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Love dishes to Drummond. And the shot goes down. He's got 8.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Down low. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from Levine.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Inside, here's Drummond over Porter. And that one's good. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And being 6'8", dunking, not an issue for Porter. All he needs is good position, and he's good to go.
Back to Love. He dishes it to Garland. There's the pass to Love. To the paint. Sexton kicks to Osman. Lets it go with a 3. A minute 50 left in the third. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And it's White missing.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Shoots over Markkanen, and it's Drummond missing. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Carter, and the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Porter kicks to Markkanen. Back to Porter. Markkanen trying to break loose. Porter, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Dishes it to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. They double team Love. Passes to Drummond. Here's Osman, defended by Carter.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Markkanen finds Porter. 15 seconds left in the third. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Your classic wing. Porter can slash to the hoop, take some contact, and still complete the play.
There's Garland. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers lead by 1. From the United States. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Chris Dunn, also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. He misses the free throw. That one drops. He ties it up.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Satoransky grabs the miss. Thompson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And Young kicks to Satoransky. And the layup's good off the glass. Satoransky's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sexton dishes to Nance. Outside Porter. Thompson left side. Not going to go that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Hutchison passes to Young. 4th quarter still Young, just over a minute play. Dunn's shot's good.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
Windler the pass to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Inside, Cornette passes to Satoransky. To the inside, pass to Cornette. Looking for Young, he gets it there. Here's Hutchison. Nice D from Porter. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back to Porter. Here's Thompson. Satoransky grabs the miss. Satoransky's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn passes to Cornette. Count it.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Porter dishes to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
This is huge for Larry Nance's confidence, stepping up at a critical juncture.
Dunn passes to Hutchison. Here's Cornette, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Dunn kicks to Satoransky. Here's Cornette. He's covered by Thompson. That one drops for him.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Porter trying to get open as Thompson. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Porter. Porter against Satoransky. Out to the right wing. Hutchison passes to Cornette, and that one drops for him. Cornette's got the lead back up to 6 now for Chicago.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Thompson just continuing to fight for his ball club.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. That free throw good from Thompson.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Carter down low, working on Drummond, and it's Carter missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Outside, Sexton. Feeds it to Drummond. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Down low, and stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Thompson with the ball. Garland, the pass to Drummond. There's the dish to Porter. Pass to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Porter kicks to Garland. 4 on the shot clock. The feed to Thompson. It's stolen by Carter. And Porter, here we go. Levine wide open. And again, no good by Chicago. Timeout called Cleveland. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Wendell Carter.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home. The Magic getting off the bus earlier on, a sharp-dressed and very confident group. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Outside Gordon. Here's Fultz. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
And C-Webb last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing shooter.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
To the paint, and they double up Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Levine with it, outguarded by Fultz. White the pass to Carter. That shot missing. Nice D from Fournier. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Vucevic. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now? I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Oh, look at him fly!
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The layup off target. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Kicks it to White. It doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. Fournier into the lane. Count that one.
Now that's just how you draw it up. As easy as a look as they could find.
Outside, Markkanen. White, good. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Cornette kicks to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Hutchison. It's blocked. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Young drives in.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Ennis passes to Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Orlando trailing here. Outside Gordon. got a piece of it. Here's Hutchison. He's guarded by Ross. And the basket by Hutchison.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The Magic have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Augustine passes to Gordon. Can't hit from in close.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
Yep, it counts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Gordon. Now here is Augustine. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Ross kicks to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Bamba.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Hutchison passes to Dunn, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Valentine. Young outside. Passes it to Cornette. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young. Levine's checked in for Harrison. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And it's Fulton for Terrence Ross. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
And the Bulls making a change here. Porter's checked in. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Carter. And just miss after miss right now.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Fultz. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself.
Lockdown defense from Porter. He extends out beautifully to come up with these type of rejections.
Here's White. No good with the triple. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to Isaac. Dishes it to Vucevic. Over Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Zach Levine.
You know, in a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Bulls have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Carter kicks to Porter. Markkanen dishes to Porter. Markkanen down low. He's covered by Isaac. And that one's good by Porter.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Here's Isaac. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Porter against Fournier. It's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Looking for Fultz. He gets it in there. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen, and Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. And a change for the Magic. Ross is checked in. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Cornett. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of position.
Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Porter. Bean passes to Porter. Here's Cornett, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
The Magic again can't hit. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. To the middle, here's Hutchison.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the beat.
The Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Gordon. Hutchison with the rebound. Here's Harrison. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter at
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. And the past few seasons, the Bulls have been inefficient at the offensive end. Jack, it's something they're. And that's.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Otto Porter really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. White's got his second basket of the night. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So
There's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Markkanen, and he uses the glass on the layup. Markkanen's got his first basket of the night.
And really, Markkanen isn't just an outside threat. He's more than capable of capitalizing inside.
Porter against Isaac, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Levine against Fournier. Carter down low. Levine wide open. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They get the rebound. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Levine dishes to Markkanen, and it's sent back by Isaac. Here we go, one-on-one. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 11 points. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. Here's Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
To the inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Markkanen against Gordon. Orlando grabs the miss.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Isaac left side. Back to Gordon. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Levine throws it down.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Dunn misses. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 3.
And you, at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done. If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Young outside. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Luke Cornette. And it's Valentine in for Harrison. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ennis, he's checked in for Vucevic.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And when you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Done outside. Inside. And Young kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Valentine. Now the dish to Young. And yes, it's good. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Ross on the wing. Another shot. And Bamba with the lay-in. Bamba's got 8 points.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Young dishes to Dunn. Back to Young. Got it off in time. Offline. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. Satoransky looking around. Here's Hutchison. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 3rd assist on the night. Fournier with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Vucevic, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Hutchison passes to Young. Count that bucket. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fournier. Hutchison with the rebound. Hutchinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young passes to Hutchison. Back to Young. And Satoransky kicks to Young. To the paint. Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Magic trail by 13. Here's Ross. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ross has got his 1st points of the game.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Ross against Satoransky. Young dishes to Valentine. Satoransky in the corner. Fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gordon finds Ross. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Valentine passes to Young. Valentine with it. He's against Gordon. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Fournier. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Fultz. Again, the Magic score.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Now, here's Valentine. Guarded closely. And there's the pass to Hutchison. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hutchinson's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, forget about 3-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Here's Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. Vucevic with the block. Here's the break. Ross with it. Now guarded by Dunn. It's Fournier on the wing. Ross kicks to Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Fultz relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
Young is doubled. Pass to Hutchison. Back to Young. Pass to Hutchison. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And Young slams it home.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Chalk up 2 there. Gordon's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paid off there.
Satoransky against Ross. The shot's good, and the Bulls lead by 7.
Well, it doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Gordon, it's blocked. Jacks up a 3. Young's shot is off. And Orlando has possession. Out left to the wing. Here's Fultz. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is why Fultz is out here. When the game gets tight, he feels comfortable stepping up to the plate.
Pass to Dunn. Out to the right wing. And here's Valentine for 3. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. They get it back. Count it!
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
And that's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. The Chicago River winding its way. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. Levine can't hit. Here's Indiana. Here's Brogdon over to the left wing. And the pass to Oladipo. And here is Warren. Clock at 6. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. Count that one.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
That shot off. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Chicago called for the foul.
Well, T.J. Warren has the kind of frame that allows him to play through contact.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the three-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
Here's Oladipo after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Here's Turner, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Porter, and some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter finds Markkanen. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Oladipo. The putback, offensive rebound. And he comes up with the deuce. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
It's stolen by Oladipo. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the middle. Here's Carter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Oladipo goes in. Brogdon outside. Down low. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Lays it up off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Carter against Turner. Back to Carter. Oladipo with the block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
Indiana leading by 6. And Warren, here we go. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Warren. Turner's got 6 points. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Chicago with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Markkanen kicks to White. Feeds to Carter. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 10 points for him.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Back to Brogdon. Warren against Porter. 6 to shoot. There's the feed to Warren. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And White slams it in.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. And he gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside, Turner with the steal. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Sabonis is out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the center position.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them. Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots.
Here's Lamb after the Bulls pick up 2. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
And Doris, with McDermott, he knows that's how he's most effective on the floor.
That's exactly right, Greg. This guy knows his strengths, and that's his outside shooting. His ability to stretch the floor, the amount of deep shots he takes the last few seasons. This guy is a nice weapon to create space for people around him.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Indiana also making some changes. Justin Holiday's checked in for Sabonis. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Indiana leading by 7. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Out to Lamb. Back to McDermott. Lamb passes to Bitadze. This is to Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry. You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Young kicks to Satoransky. Back to Young. Pass to Cornette. Basket good. Cornette's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, Lamb. Bitadze can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Done. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lamb dishes to Holiday. Down low. Good defensive work there by Young.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McDermott can't get it to go. Here's Chicago. They've got an 8-0 run, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Satoransky. Some changes for Chicago. Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Warren comes in for Doug McDermott. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Here's White. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. White's got his second basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. And stolen by White. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Oladipo dishes to Turner. Yep, that one goes.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Cornette passes to Harrison. Porter at the elbow. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. With his first shot attempt, drained for 2 points. Porter's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Bulls. Here's Oladipo. Wow, hammering it in.
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Harrison passes to Cornette. Back to Harrison. Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Oladipo. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Brogdon right side. It's blocked, but they get it back. And that'll do it for the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter was all about Wendell Carter Jr. He had 10 points and 3 rebounds. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Wendell Carter has done in this game.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love. Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Here's White. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Lamb finds McConnell. To Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Lamb's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Valentine passes to Young. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. He gets it in there. Holiday's got his second bucket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Doubled by Sabonis. On the wing, Levine. Young inside. To the paint. Here's Hutchinson.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Young with the steal. To the left wing. From outside the arc. Hutchison's shot is off. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Lamb passes to McConnell. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Thaddeus Young. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Ouch. Here's Young, and he converts the layup. Young's got his first 2 points.
You never know where Thaddeus is going to go, right? He's got such superb instincts in these pick-and-roll sets.
Holiday against Satoransky. And Holiday kicks to McDermott. Sabonis trying to get open. It's good on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hutchison passes to Satoransky. Inside. To the middle. Here's Young. Rebounded by McDermott.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's McConnell. And it's off from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 5. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Indiana, Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. Inside, Oladipo. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Porter. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pushing it up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Porter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brogdon finds Warren. Here's Turner. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Markkanen passes to Carter. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Oladipo outside.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Carter. Oladipo with the block. And Warren, here we go. And he gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Harrison passes to Carter. Here's Harrison. Back to Carter. Tries again. And it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. Good work defensively by Carter. For Chicago, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. On the wing, Porter. Stolen by Holiday. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is one of the last guys in the NBA you want to send to the free throw line. Malcolm Brogdon usually comes away with something here.
So for the Bulls, Zach LaVine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Lamb comes in for Victor Oladipo. White the pass to LaVine. Out to White. Back to LaVine. It's White on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Carter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Warren finds Sabonis, and it's good for 2.
Big-time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Carter outside. Markkanen dishes to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter, that's good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Lamb passes to Brogdon. Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And then Levine with the jam.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And White kicks to Carter. Back to White. Come on!
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly has for White.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
It's stolen by Carter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Levine with the jam.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Brogdon outside. Passes it to Sabonis.
No fear, under duress, big-time moment, and Domantas Sabonis delivers.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Down low. Right side, Porter. Shoots over Warren. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.